Hello and welcome. As the cooler weather is upon us here in the Isaan region of Thailand, I decided to oil up my bicycle and give it a spin. While riding around my local neighbourhood on very quiet roads, I started to think about the dilemmas of driving or riding in Isaan and in Thailand generally. Therefore, as a ride, I should give you my opinions based on my own personal experiences. So, please sit back, relax, and I shall begin. Alright folks, imagine this. You are sitting behind the wheel, the sun is beating down, rice paddies stretch out on either side, and you have just dodged your third stray cow or buffalo of the morning. Welcome to Isaan, where driving is less of a commute and more of an extreme sport with a dash of amateur theatre. So, you think you know about driving or motorcycling? Wait until you have tangoed with a pickup truck loaded to the rafters or played chicken with a gang of unlit scooters in the dead of night. Buckle up, because today we are diving into the wild, wonderful and utterly unpredictable world of cycling, motorcycling or driving in Isaan. A journey that would test your patience, your reflexes and quite possibly your sanity. So let us get on the road. Driving or motorcycling in Isaan is an experience that can make you feel like you're in a bizarre cross between Mad Max and a National Geographic special on water buffalo. For those of us who have swapped the drizzle of England for the dusty back roads of northeast Thailand, there is nothing quite like the thrill of Isaan's daily commute. You might think you know a thing or two about driving after navigating the M25 or the potholed roads of Manchester, but Isaan will serve you a full plate of humble pie with a side of spicy somtam and extra chilies. So buckle up, buttercup, let us dive into the glorious chaos that is driving in Isaan. Rule number 1. Expect the unexpected and then expect more. In England, you might have the occasional cyclist veer into your lane or a delivery van parked at a peculiar angle. However, in Isaan, the roads are like a living, breathing entity with a personality disorder. 1 minute you are cruising along, enjoying the peaceful scenery of rice fields and palm trees, and the next there is a cow or water buffalo lounging smack in the middle of the road, giving you the same look your wife gives you when you have forgotten her birthday. Yes, cows, chickens, stray dogs and the occasional herd of water buffalo are all legitimate road hazards here. Moreover, do not even get me started on the soy dogs. They are the gatekeepers of every side street, lounging as if they own the place, daring you to nudge them with your bumper. Now, the laws of physics are merely suggestions. I have read the highway code and would wager you have too. Nevertheless, in Isaan, the rules of the road are more like guidelines or suggestions or vague ideas really. Speed limits, well, those are a friendly hint. Traffic lights, more of a consensus. Moreover, road lanes, purely decorative. The concept of right of way is, let us say, fluid. Think of it as a constant negotiation where the bravest or the most oblivious wins. Motorcycles are everywhere, zipping past on both sides with riders wearing helmets more for some protection than safety, if they are wearing them at all. You will see a whole family piled onto a single scooter, the youngest wedged in at the front like a hood ornament. I once saw a bloke balancing a full-size fridge on the back of his motorbike. I mean, fair play. What can you do when the fridge needs moving and all you have is a Honda Wave? These are the true masters of Tetris on two wheels. Now, the mighty pickup and truck parade. The Isaan pickup truck. a staple of the region's roadways. These beasts are often laden with anything from entire farming communities to furniture that looks like it was salvaged from the set of the Antiques Roadshow. They are like the elephants of the road, big, slow, and utterly indifferent to your presence. Overtaking one is an adventure itself, often requiring a leap of faith as you swing into the oncoming lane, hoping that whatever's barreling towards you has not decided to play chicken today. Then there is the famous Santa, as I like to call it, the rolling human sardine can. You know, the taxis. These converted pickup trucks are the local buses, crammed to the brim with people, parcels and occasional livestock. They will stop suddenly, pull out unexpectedly and generally behave like a rogue shopping trolley with a death wish. The pothole slalom. If you thought the English roads were bad, Isaan will redefine your standards for road maintenance, or rather the lack of. Potholes here are not just minor inconveniences, they are crater-sized chasms that could swallow a tuk-tuk whole. Navigating them is like playing a twisted game of Mario Kart, where every banana peel is a potential tyre flattening nightmare. You would develop a sixth sense for spotting them, which might make your passengers think you have lost the pot as you swerve manically for no apparent reason. The U-turn conundrum. The legendary U-turns. They are not your simple turn around and go back manoeuvres you might be used to. No, in Isaan, U-turns are strategically placed every few kilometres, often right after you have passed your turn-off, necessitating a sudden and daring crossing of multiple lanes of traffic. It is as if they are designed specifically to test your mettle or your nerves and your durability of your brakes. Furthermore, let us not forget the kamikaze motorcyclists who view these U-turn points as their personal slalom course. The right-of-way roulette. In Isaan, junctions are like poker tables. You never quite know who is going to raise the stakes or fold. Everyone edges forward inch by inch, like a cautious herd of animals approaching a watering hole. The first one to flinch loses their spot, and everyone else takes it as their cue to surge forward. It is all about reading the room and making a decisive move. Eye contact is key. A quick, confident glare is often enough to signal that you are not going to be the one backing down today. Now, night driving, the ultimate test. If you think daytime driving in Isaan is a thrill, wait until the sun sets. Streetlights are more a rare treat than given, and high beams are apparently a default setting. Everyone drives with his or her high beams on, possibly because they are convinced that anything less is an affront to their dignity. It is like driving through a scene from Close Encounters of the Third Kind, with every oncoming vehicle blinding you in an unholy light. Moreover, just when you think you have a handle on it, a ghost bike appears. That is a motorcyclist on the wrong side of the road and coming towards you, usually an unlit motorbike that drifts through the darkness like a wave, challenging your reflexes and your faith in the universe. I avoid nighttime driving whenever I can. Safety first, do everything that needs to be done in daylight, and use a taxi if you have to go out after dark. My final thoughts. Finding Zen amidst the chaos. So, what is the secret to surviving and, dare I say, thriving while driving in Isaan? Well, it is, in my humble opinion, all about finding your inner Zen. Accept that the road is chaos and embrace it. Laugh at the absurdity, like take the potholes as they come And do not let the cows, water buffaloes or the pickup trucks or taxis get you down. It is a constant reminder that we are not in control as much as we would like to think we are. Moreover, maybe that is a good thing. You will find yourself adopting a more laid-back attitude, not because you have suddenly become a Thai driving guru, but because after enough narrow escapes and near misses, you realise it is all just part of the ride. It is not what living in Isaan is all about. Taking life as it comes with a bit of a grumble, a lot of laughter and an unspoken understanding that sometimes the best way forward is just to go with the flow, or in this case the unpredictable, chaotic, utterly charming flow of Isaan's roads. So there you have it, my friends, and the full unfiltered pothole ridden reality of driving in Isaan. It is not for the faint of heart or the easily irritated, but hey, it's all part of the charm, is it not? You will laugh, you will curse, you will learn to love the madness. Furthermore, if you are lucky, you might just reach your destination in one piece, albeit with a few new grey hairs and stories that will last a lifetime. Whether it is the road cattle, the fearless taxis or the legendary U-turns that keep you on your toes, there is never a dull moment on these roads. So next time you are behind the wheel, on a motorcycle or simply cycling in Isaan, as I am now, or anywhere in Thailand, take a deep breath, find your zen, and remember, you are not just driving or cycling, you are living the Thai or Isaan dream. Safe travels, and may the road rise up to meet you. Hopefully not too literally. Well, that is it for this video. And if you have gotten this far, do not forget to hit the like button, then write me a comment, as I like hearing from you. And if you would like to make this old man really happy, subscribe to the channel. Take care, be safe on the roads, wherever you are, and remember, there is no need to speed, as everyone is a long time dead. Bye bye.